Hello. This is Cindy from Brisbane, Australia. I trust your day is going well. Today, I'd like to talk with you about procrastination and forgiveness. I think the two kind of go hand in hand. So, first, I'd like to talk with you about procrastination. And I know that a lot of people think that procrastination is a very bad thing to do and that it can negatively affect your life. And I'm sure you've heard that before, that if you don't stop procrastinating, something bad is going to happen to you. I have a kind of a different take on this because I have noticed that sometimes when I was putting things off, when I was so-called procrastinating about doing something, it turned out that I either didn't even have to do that something later on, or it wasn't as important as I thought that it would be, or in the time while I was waiting on myself to do that something else popped up that helped me to finish that project either a lot quicker or in a lot more detail. I have had extra support with it. I have had certain opportunities pop up because of it. So, in my experience, when I was what other people call procrastinating, it has actually turned into something really positive many times. So, when it comes up for you that you feel that you are procrastinating, there's an exercise that you could do to find out for yourself whether it is procrastinating as a negative, or is it you waiting for that right alignment to finish that project that you have been putting off. Because sometimes when we are told, or even when we are asked to do something, or even when we put something up for ourselves to do, we're just not in alignment with that something that we think at that moment that must get done. So when we're waiting for the right alignment, we can actually add something really positive to it. So look back on those times when you felt that you were procrastinating, and kind of just go away for half an hour, tuck yourself away, even if it's in the bathroom, just somewhere quiet where you can get yourself away to, and try to think back those moments. Like, try to think of, just not try, but there's no such thing as try, simply. Do go away for half an hour or even 15 minutes. Give yourself that time, because when you invest that time in yourself, it can help you in the future about not being stressed about it, about finishing projects a lot better than what you could have done in the past. And you can start forgiving yourself for the things that you thought that you should have done, but you didn't. So that's where the forgiveness comes into this. And just take a notebook and just kind of write things down as they come to you. What was that experience for you when you felt, or when somebody else felt, that you were procrastinating? And then how did that turn out? What actually happened with it? As many details as you can write down about it, the better. Because if you do 2 or 3 of these exercises, you can see a pattern for yourself where you sit with this. And it doesn't matter how it affects my life or somebody else's life. What matters is how that affects your life. So when you start finding that pattern, then you can start reverse engineering of what to do next time. What would be the best thing for you to do next time? Do you keep on putting it off because you've noticed that by waiting a little bit longer to finish that task, you could actually have it done in a lot more detail and in a maybe more professional way, or maybe in a more positive way. So once you do that, you're welcome to ask me questions about it, and I'm happy to set up a time with you when we can go over this. And because this is very important, it pops up in so many people's lives. I don't know if it pops up in your life, but chances are that if you're watching this video, you have been led to it for a reason. So when you realize that you may have had an opportunity to maybe do things better in the past, it doesn't matter. It's not, this exercise is not to start judging yourself or judging other people. It is for you to kind of take stock of how your life is going and what are the things that you could change or you don't have to change. So, or you don't want to, any one of those. So this exercise is when you realize things that you could have done different in the past, please just forgive yourself. Just give yourself a pat on the shoulder that you are actually looking at this now. You are researching it. You are looking for different ways to do things and to better yourself. And at the end of the day, I always strive for just being a little bit better and do things a little bit better to how I used to do it. I don't compare myself to other people because everybody's got their own journey. So, but I do get to those stages too when I feel like, oh, I should have done this or I should have done that, but then I stop. I recognize it that is not going to achieve anything good. So I just recognize it that yes, this could have been done differently. And then in the future, when this pops up again, I am going to be doing it differently. So just forgive yourself and give yourself a big hug because you deserve it. And if you've got any questions about it, I can't explain everything in this short video. But if there's anything coming up for you or you would like some assistance with it, then please reach out and ask me how you can get in touch with me to set up a time that suits both of us. And then I'm more than happy to, go into deeper with you on this. So I think that's it for now. And I'm always sending you my love and appreciation. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.